when Cuban, before there was something called Shark Tank, he had a show called The Benefactor. And The Benefactor basically was a copy of Trump's Apprentice.
Yeah.
And it failed miserably. And Trump sent him like a package or a newsletter, like, yeah, good luck next time. Just basically talking. And from that time, he's been going after him. You have to understand, these billionaires are human beings just like us. They're just as petty as us. You understand?
Yeah.
They keep grudges, bro. This is real. This is why Mark Cuban is, and not to mention, Mark Cuban has a man crush on Barack Obama. Like, he literally has a man crush on Barack Obama. I mean, listen, I was watching an episode of Shark Tank. It was an old one on CNBC. And I saw that a person, mentioned that they knew Barack Obama. At that point, I bet my buddy, $1,000, Cuban gives her a deal. I never watched the episode, but wouldn't you know it? That's exactly what happened. Cuban loves anything Barack Obama. He literally has a man crush on him. And I don't think he denied this, in all honesty. So it is what it is. When it comes down to Twitter, he can't afford it, but you literally need a loudmouth billionaire to be the head of Twitter. That's the only way it's going to work. Yeah. With Elon Musk.
Isn't Elon that, though?
Well, Elon definitely is that, but Elon's a fraud, in my opinion. Elon might possibly be one of the best con men in world history. I want you to think about what he's doing. He's creating robots to replace human beings. He's creating robots to replace human beings in grocery stores, self-driving trucks. What's that going to do? That's going to lead to a lot of people being replaced in the workforce. Those people still need to eat. Those people still need to support their families. What's going to happen? He's going to cause a universal wage to be put in, which is basically communism. So no matter what Elon Musk tells you, what he's doing is causing communism. All his robots, all his AIs, they're going to replace human workers. At the end of the day, they're going to be out of jobs. And when you have 20, 30, 40% of the population out of jobs, it's almost impossible to have capitalism. So Elon Musk in himself is basically destroying capitalism. It's a long-term game. I'm sure he'll deny this, but that's exactly what he's doing. As for Elon Musk as a person, well, I'm going to tell you this. He claims to be a conservative. Now, he's for a universal wage and all this other stuff. He's for a carbon tax. I don't know how the pendulum has swung so much that that's considered conservatism nowadays. But at the end of the day, the Republican Party is, welcoming homosexuals into this rank. So, that pendulum has swung so far, I don't even recognize, John F. Kennedy would be a staunch conservative today. He'll be more far right than Donald Trump. That's how much the pendulum has swung. Flat the hell out. But when I look at Elon Musk, I question things in his history. Elon Musk had a baby that died at 10 weeks old. That's very unfortunate. Or was it a child sacrifice? Joe Biden had a child die very young too. The richest man in America and the president of America both had their kids die at a very young age. Is it a tragedy? Possibility. Is it a child sacrifice? Is it a probability? People out there can decide themselves. I don't believe Elon Musk is a good person. As a matter of fact, when I compare Zuckerberg, who's supposedly this far left guy, to Musk, who's all of a sudden this far right guy, let's look at their history. Musk has been married, 4 or 5 times? Musk has a transgender daughter? Zuckerberg married 1 time. Zuckerberg has a normal family. Who's the conservative here? I'm being dead serious. Who is the conservative here? It looks to me like Zuckerberg has a much more normal family, much more nuclear family, which is considered quote-unquote conservatism, than Elon Musk. So this guy's a fraud to me. And his actions say everything the opposite of what he currently stands for. And when it comes to Elon, he would have been broke without Barack Obama.
How so?
Tesla was dying, I think it was around 2010, and he took a government loan, about $500 million, which is nothing in today's standards, but it was a lot of money back then. Without that money, Tesla would have folded. And they got it from Barack Obama. Let me tell you something. If Barack Obama signs something, you owe him. Okay? And P. Diddy found that out. P. Diddy found that out. We'll get to that in a second. But Barack Obama is that dude you don't with. And Elon Musk came to him for money, which means he's indebted to him. By the way, the only person he speaks highly of is Barack Obama. Elon Musk with his tweets. Nothing but love for Obama. Talk about Trump before he was pro-Trump. By the way, why did he turn pro-Trump?
Why?
Well, because there's a certain somebody called Peter Thiel, part of his PayPal mafia, who has a love-hate relationship with Elon, but he does listen. Elon does listen to Peter Thiel. That's one of the people Peter Thiel actually put J.D. Vance with Trump because J.D. Vance is Peter Thiel's boy.
Oh, wow.
He basically fronted him the money to become Senator of Ohio. He's the one who won that race for him, 100%. Peter Thiel and Trump have a deal, and J.D. Vance is basically Peter Thiel's man in the White House. Now, if Trump wins, and I'm saying if because it's impossible to call politics. They can steal the elections very easily. But if Trump wins, then J.D. Vance is going to be that in between Silicon Valley and the Trump administration. So everything is going to be like real smooth. Like, for instance, Zuckerberg has a good control over IG, but he doesn't control all the mechanisms of Facebook. There's like a deep state within Facebook that prevents Zuck from controlling everything. But IG is pretty safe. You can pretty much say anything you want on IG. They won't suspend you. They won't do anything. I think IG is a lot more free speech, in my opinion, than Twitter. Because, I mean, hell, Nick Fuentes is allowed to have a Twitter account, but for some reason, I'm not. It's interesting how that goes. And let's not forget, Elon Musk blocked my account before he actually bought Twitter.
Why?
Oh, I mean, you have to ask him that. But at the end of the day, numerology, astrology is real, and we see this. And next year, Elon, you're going to find out. Because next year is the year of the snake, and Elon Musk is a pig. Enemy signs ain't going to work out too well for you next year. So I believe Elon Musk is going to have to give up one of his babies. And his babies are Tesla, Twitter, and SpaceX. He's going to have to give up one of them next year. I'm banking it's probably going to be Twitter. And then he's going to have to probably sell it for a loss. And Mark Cuban is interested. He just doesn't have enough money.
That'd be crazy.
Imagine a guy who has like a $7 billion. Oh, you're too broke to buy this.
There's levels to the game, man.
Very
and
much
him
so.
and Cuban go at it every day. Elon and Cuban.
Yes, they do. Listen, I'm pro-Trump. That's about the only thing me and Musk agree on. Cuban is a moron for backing Harris. But I think he has different people in his ear saying that if you want to be in good standing with the NBA, you have to tout this line. I really have a hard time believing that a man that intelligent is that stupid. But it's Elon Musk, and and Mark Cuban. They're going to go at each other. It is what it is. I kind of like when Elon and Trump go at each other.
I miss those days.
I think we'll see him again.
We'll see it. Yeah, a lot of NBA players seem to be backing Kamala. Saw Steph Curry made a video.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Steph is a dragon. He's backing a dragon. Steph, you know better. Steph, you really do know better, man. I mean, come on, dude. Listen, if we want to be real about Steph, he's held in check by his woman to such a degree that if it publicly got out how much in check she has him, a lot of people would be taking shots at him.
I feel that.
Yeah. So, Steph, nothing but love for you. So I'll close. I'll shut up now.
Now, LeBron, on the other hand, Diddy's friend, has not said a word.
I mean, what can he say at this point? No party like a Diddy party. That's what he said, right? That's what he said, right? So what exactly are you talking about? Because 50 Cent's been telling us about for 20 years. 50 Cent told us for 20 years what was going on. But he was above the law. P. Diddy was above the law for, 25 years? I personally believe that P. Diddy put Biggie Smalls in the ground. I believe he killed Tupac. And we'll get to Vegas being a snake city and Tupac being a pig and him dying in his enemy city. We'll get to that.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode.